So this is an introductory video to the Apporto desktop. This is what we will be using in a few of my courses. Uh, so the concept is you go to bcit.apporto.com and sign in with your BCIT credentials, and that's usually based on your BCIT email address. And then you look for the War desktop and click the launch button. I have a habit of clicking the link, which I'm trying to break, and we will launch that. And I'll just give you a general introduction to the desktop. And that it does, we are inside a browser, so you can go function F11 to go full screen, and that. But we also have some quick, I guess, action buttons on this floating bar above that sort of hides itself. Now it's really important that you wait a minute or two and get this message from my scripts, because that means we've set up a lot of the configuration in terms of the box. You can map drives back to BCIT. There's a document linked into your course about that. What I just want to do is just some decisions were made on how we want to organize things. It was becoming difficult to curate a start menu, so we've gone with desktop links for the core products that we're using, and that. And sort of committed to trying to get us the latest updates on these. And so depending what courses you are in and take with me, you'll using a variety of products in that. You might, if you're in my database course, you might be using PG Modeler, PG Min, Base. We also be using VS Code towards the end of the course, and QGIS. And then if you're programming, we'll definitely be using QGIS, possibly Draw.io to diagram some stuff, and definitely a lot of VS Code. Since it's used in quite a few of my courses, might as well go over VS Code a little bit and just explain it. We'll be using it for building web applications and databases. We'll also be using it to create programs and that. So if you are in my programming course and you are taking Python, we meaning me, we've just introduced a new shell, so that when you come in, we'll have a custom terminal that is sort of set up for our course in that. And here we'll go new terminal. Right now it says the default. You can change defaults over here if you want about which one of these shells you want. So it's just a little thing. And again, traditionally we use PowerShell. That was giving us problems, so we roll back to the old school command line. But when you come in on the default and activate a terminal, you'll be running a CMD in here. It should launch in the folder that you're currently mounted to with VS Code, and it should automatically activate the GST7010 environment in that. So we're just hoping that those little tweaks will help smooth out the experience for you when you're working on different labs. Again, depending what courses you're taking with me, you'll use different tools. If it's a tool that we use, frequently, we'll try to get on the desktop. And if you ever want me to add more, just let me know, and we'll get those added on. So a lot of stuff around coding and databases right now. The Tableau ones, we're trying to figure out a different way to activate the software product. We can make it work, but I just want a different way. So those will be functioning later in the semester. In that, once I make a firm decision on exactly how I want the licensing to happen in that. We do a thing where we map a home drive in that. So if we get in here and take a look, I haven't mapped any drives back to BCIT yet, but you'll have one that I guess maps into the student share folders here, BCIT, but this has a couple issues. That it has a UNC name, and that's where you have //server.share name in that. So what I did is I also added a link that will get us further down to your student name, and that's this H drive right here. So this H drive right here is this cloud storage that we have that's close to where the desktops are, because the desktops are running in the cloud. And so trying to rewrite all the way back to BCIT, there can be a bit of a lag and it can get frustrating. It is a good idea to, once you're done your work, to copy it back over to your Z drive, which you would map in with Cloud Mounter in that. So we do have some quick links to this H drive concept and that, where you have some cloud storage, persistent storage that you can work off. That's a little bit faster than coming all the way back to BCIT in that. So again, this is just a general introduction of how we're going to be using the desktop icons. Not my favorite choice, but they're working right now to get at the products that we use a lot. There are other products on here and you can always search through them in that. But if you want to get to something fast, right, get to your H drive fast, get to the user config if the script needs to be reran in that. I just want to give you a general layout of the tools and some customizations that we're actively working on. So that's all for now. There might be more video updates on new releases of the desktop if there's some major changes in that. Have fun.